Even the most confident and charismatic women can act surprisingly different around their crush. Instead of showing interest, they might ignore them completely. But this isn't just about playing hard to get, there's a deeper reason behind it. Here are 7 surprising reasons why women might ignore the person they secretly like. 1. She's testing the waters. When a woman has feelings for someone, especially if she has been hurt in the past, caution often takes the lead. Ignoring you could be her subtle way of figuring out your intentions. She's trying to understand how you feel without directly putting herself in a vulnerable position. Think of it like walking into a cold pool, one toe at a time. Ignoring you is her way of observing the situation from a distance to gauge whether or not it's safe to proceed. If she steps back, will you notice her absence? If she goes quiet, will you make the effort to reach out? To her, this approach is a way of safeguarding her emotions. She may not even realize how her silence is coming across to you. While she's trying to protect herself, you might misinterpret her actions as disinterest or manipulation. The truth is, she's likely looking for reassurance that her feelings are reciprocated and that it's safe for her to take a step forward. 2. She's overthinking every move. Imagine this. She's sitting at her desk or lying in bed, phone in hand, staring at your name in her contact list. Her heart is racing as she considers sending you a message, but then her mind jumps in with a whirlwind of questions and doubts. What if he's busy? What if I say the wrong thing? What if he doesn't reply at all? In her mind, a simple hi feels like a high-stakes gamble. Overthinking turns what should be a straightforward decision into an agonizing internal debate. She's replaying scenarios in her head, trying to predict every possible outcome of reaching out to you. This fear of making the wrong move often leads her to do nothing at all. Ironically, her silence might make you think she's not interested, when in reality, she's deeply invested. Overthinking isn't about indifference, it's about caring so much that the fear of messing up becomes paralyzing. 3. She doesn't want to seem too available. Society often pressures women to strike the perfect balance between showing interest and maintaining an air of mystery. She's been taught, sometimes explicitly, sometimes through subtle messaging, that being too eager could make her appear desperate or less desirable. So, she holds back. She might delay responding to your texts, avoid initiating conversations, or even act aloof. This isn't because she doesn't like you. It's because she believes that playing it cool will make her more appealing. It's the leave him wanting more approach that many women have internalized. However, this strategy can backfire. While she's trying to come across as mysterious and intriguing, you might interpret her behavior as disinterest or mixed signals. Deep down, she probably wishes she could express her feelings openly without worrying about how it might be perceived. 4. She's dealing with personal issues. Not everything is about you, and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes a woman's silence or distance has nothing to do with her feelings for you. Life can be overwhelming, and she might be juggling challenges that make it hard for her to focus on building a connection. She could be dealing with stress at work, family problems, health issues, or even her own mental health struggles. When her energy is consumed by personal challenges, starting or maintaining a conversation can feel like a daunting task. Even if she genuinely likes you, she might not have the emotional bandwidth to show it. In moments like these, her silence isn't a reflection of her feelings for you. It's a reflection of what she's going through. If you notice her pulling back, consider that she might need time to work through her own issues. Patience and understanding can go a long way. 5. She's waiting for you to make the first move. Despite the progressiveness of modern dating, many women still appreciate when a man takes the lead. This isn't about adhering to outdated gender roles, it's about feeling desired and valued. By ignoring you or holding back, she might be leaving the ball in your court to see if you'll take the initiative. From her perspective, making the first move is a way for you to demonstrate your interest. Whether it's texting her first, asking her out, or simply striking up a conversation. These actions show her that you're genuinely interested and willing to make an effort. However, this can lead to a classic dating standoff. While she's waiting for you to act, you might be waiting for her to give a clearer signal. The result? A frustrating cycle of miscommunication. Sometimes, all it takes is one of you stepping forward to break the stalemate. 6. She's feeling insecure. Even the most confident women have moments of self-doubt. She might admire you so much that she feels unworthy of your attention. Perhaps she's convinced herself that you're out of her league, or she's afraid you might not like her back. These insecurities can cause her to retreat into a protective shell. By ignoring you, she avoids the risk of rejection. It's a defense mechanism designed to shield her from potential pain, even if it means denying herself the chance to connect with you. Deep down, she might be hoping for a sign from you, a kind word, a thoughtful message, or some other indication that her fears are unfounded. Your patience and reassurance can help her overcome these insecurities and feel more comfortable expressing her feelings. 7. She's afraid of getting hurt. Falling for someone opens the door to vulnerability, and for women who've been hurt in the past, that vulnerability can be terrifying. Ignoring you might be her way of protecting herself from potential pain. She could be carrying emotional scars from previous relationships, betrayal, heartbreak, or unfulfilled expectations. These experiences have taught her to build walls around her heart. By keeping her distance, she feels a sense of control over her emotions, even if it means missing out on something meaningful. Part of her likely wishes you'd make the effort to climb over those walls and prove that it's safe to let her guard down. If you can approach her with kindness, consistency, and understanding, you might help her realize that not every connection ends in heartbreak. At the end of the day, if a woman is ignoring you, it doesn't always mean she's not interested. More often than not, her silence is a reflection of her emotions, insecurities, or past experiences, rather than a lack of attraction. So, if you've been wondering why she's acting distant, take a step back and consider what might be going on beneath the surface. Instead of assuming the worst, show patience, confidence, and a willingness to take the lead. Because sometimes that's all it takes to break through the silence. Have you ever experienced this before? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more insights on dating and attraction. See you in the next one.